Previously on The Sims 4 Big Brother. Level 6 of the game introduced the double eviction week, where we are going to have 2 weeks of Big Brother packed into one. Our house guests first competed in the HOH competition, where ultimately we saw Nox win once again. And even though this week is jam-packed with events, our house guests still managed to have some fun by skinny dipping and horse playing. At the nomination ceremony, however, Nox still had to nominate 2 players to be up for eviction, and he chose Dina and Kaori. Immediately after nominations, our house guests headed into the backyard to compete in the Power of Veto competition, which was a beer pong tournament, competing in multiple rounds of beer pong. Eventually, we did come down to a winner, and even though Kaori put up a very, very good fight, we did see Vanessa win it all and won the Power of Veto. However, since she is in a showmance with the HOH Nox, she kept it clean and simple and did not use the Power of Veto. Now, Dina and Kaori are up on the block and one of them will be leaving tonight. Who's it gonna be? Find out now on Sims 4 Big Brother! Hi all my beanie weenies, and welcome back to my channel in another episode of The Sims 4 Big Brother US. And as you guys are aware, this week is double eviction week, and we had to get right into business. In the last episode, you saw everything from the HOH, the POV, the nominations, the replacement, but now we have to kick another one of these losers out. So let's go ahead, cut live to the house, and let's get this vote started. Alright, hello house guest! Now, as you guys are aware, Dina and Kaori, both of you have been nominated for eviction, and in a moment your house guest will decide which one of you is going to leave. Neither of you can vote, and neither can the HOH Nox. Unless there is a tie, he will be the tiebreaker. But Vanessa, you are first up to vote. Please come to the diary room. Now, of course, like always, we will be judging who they vote for based on their relationship statuses, and I will say it did make a mistake in the last eviction episode with Diego and Mark. Sorry about that. It's kind of hard, it's a little bit confusing making all these episodes. When you make a series with 30 plus episodes, it gets a bit complicated. Alright, but Vanessa has voted for Dina, giving Dina her first vote. Now it is Bob's turn to vote. Please come to the diary room. And Bob has also voted for Dina, giving Dina 2 votes, and Kaori is still at 0. Angela, you are next up to vote. Alright, and Angela has also voted for Dina. Dina now has 3 points, and I love that Angela just decides to walk through the wall. She says, screw the door, I'm going through the wall. Love that. Okay, and next up to vote is, of course, Rashida. Alright, and Kaori has gotten her first vote from Rashida. Now we are at Dina with 3 votes and Kaori with 1 vote. And Mark is next up. Alright, and Mark has voted for Kaori as well. We are at Dina with 3 votes, still in the lead, but Kaori is slowly catching up, and Johnny is next up to vote. Alright, and Johnny has voted for Dina, putting Dina at 4 votes. Now, you need 5 votes to be evicted, so she's just 1 vote away. But let's see how Akira votes. Alright, and Akira has voted for Kaori. Are we going to have a tie on our hands, potentially? Let's find out, as Zoe is the last to vote. And Zoe has cast the final deciding vote on Dina. Dina will be going home. Let's reveal it to the house. Alright, house guests, the votes are in, and when I reveal the name of the house guest, she must immediately get up and leave the house. With a vote of 5 to 3, Dina, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Please say your goodbyes.
Oh, Malice Sneef.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dobao, Saba, Fanirsh. Zupal, Funa, Muchi Pichi, Kima, Blashu, Organart.
Quafika Abimo? Chilu.
Kinai.
Walu Ruskan Lampima?
Gibbs, Kinai.
Muchi Pichi? Enzanu Craney. Naya Floof.
Fwinu. Oh.
Ringlar Yeeds Habana.
And just like that, our first victim of the double eviction is out of here. But not without saying a cute little goodbye with her lover, Rashida. But if you want to continue Dina's story, you can download her on the Sims 4 gallery at Sims Hot Dogs. And you can even download this house or the blank shell of the Big Brother house and build your own. And maybe you can put her in there and have a round 2 and she'll win that one. Who knows? But this is still a double eviction, and we still have to cram a whole nother week's worth of Big Brother in this episode and the next one. So let's cut back to the house and let's start this HOH competition. Alright everyone, please head through the backyard and enter the challenge arena, and let's get the next competition started. Alright, welcome house guests to the Trim the Week HOH competition. All of you will pick a spot in the garden in front of a bush. And when I say go, you will trim your bush, and whoever has the sexiest, best looking bush by the end of the competition will win. Of course, since Knox was the last HOH, he is not eligible to compete. Everyone else, it's good to go. So why don't we go ahead and get things started. On your mark, get set, go! Now, I know I have received a comment about using mods to kind of get rid of those, like light bulbs and plus signs when they are learning a new skill, but I honestly don't really mind it. And in fact, in the next series of Big Brother UK, I was kind of thinking of allowing headline effects to be on so you could actually see the speech bubbles and stuff like that, but maybe then I could download this. I'm not too sure. What's everyone's opinions about the overhead animations going on in the game? Me personally, I don't mind it as much as I don't like the cell phone issue. And I know there is a mod to decrease the cell phone use, and that is what I probably need to download. But if you guys have any other suggestions, let me know down below in the comments of what you personally would like to see. Now, this competition is going to be quick. Everyone is going to finish probably at the same time, but we are just going to be judging on how the quality of the product is, not really who finishes first. And as we can see, a lot of people are already wrapping up and done. We have a few duds, have a few good ones, but overall, the winner of the competition is Kaori. So, congratulations, Kaori, you are the new HOH. This will be Kaori's second HOH of the season. However, her first one was paired up with Knox, so this will be her first solo HOH. Alright everyone, since this is a double eviction, we don't really have time for anything. So you guys need to immediately head into the dining room and let's see who Kaori is going to nominate. And by the way, I love that she was just on the block, she survived eviction, and now she's heading upstairs to the HOH room. I always love when an underdog goes from the bottom to the top. I think that's really fun. But is Knox going to be in danger for nominating her? Let's find out. I'm so excited. Now, of course, this is a week with no limitations, so Kaori is able to nominate anyone of her choosing, and like always, we will be judging this based off of her relationship statuses, if I can manage to do it correctly. Alright, so let's go ahead and look and see who she is closest to, and who she isn't. Alright, and based off of that, Knox, you are the first person Kaori is going to nominate, which makes total sense. I mean, you nominated her, so, you know, fair is fair. And the second person Kaori has decided to nominate is Johnny. Johnny and Knox, the two of you have been nominated. However, there is still the power of veto, and one of you can save yourself. Honestly, I am not surprised by these nominations at all. Knox did go after Kaori, and when it comes to Johnny, he was out of the house for a very long time. He hasn't really been building that many relationships since re-entering the house, so neither of these really came as a surprise to me. However, for the power of veto, our two nominated house guests and the HOH must pick one additional player to compete alongside them. So we're going to have the two nominees come on up here. We're going to look and see who they're closest to and who they're going to pick and all that. But Kaori, as HOH, you are first up to pick your power of veto player. And Kaori has picked Rashida to play in the veto. And I am pretty curious, now that Dina is out of the house, are these two going to get together? I'm excited to find out about that. But we have to see who Nox is going to pick to play in the power of veto. And I think we already know. And of course, Nox has picked his showmance, Vanessa, to play alongside him in the veto.
Anna Diola.
Bottom Gravi?
Gibbs.
Oh, Gibbs.
Alright, and now Johnny has to pick who he's going to play, and I feel like this is the only one that we can't immediately guess who he's picking. And as you can see, looking at his relationship status, he's pretty low on almost everyone. But there is one that is above the rest, and that is, of course, Akira. So, Vanessa, Nox, Kaori, Rashida, Johnny, and Akira, all of you will be competing in the Power of Veto competition.
Horrid. Boobanoo.
To find out what the Power of Veto competition is and who wins, stay tuned for the new episode on Friday, where we have the winner, they change up who's on the block, and then we send another one of them packing. And of course, we still have the Big Brother UK series coming up, and I need you to apply. So go ahead and make your sim, upload it onto the Sims 4 gallery, and tag it using the hashtag SimsHotDogs, and you can see your sim entering the Big Brother house. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye.